Well, I left Kentucky back in '49, went to Detroit working on the assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Who's ready to go see what kind of mischief we can get into today? Hey everybody, welcome back. It is old Big Mike back out here in the Hoopty Barn for day 49. Alright, let's get back on this old Blue Goose business. So, the last time we was, we finished up getting them brakes bled out. I mean, there might be a little touch up on them or whatever. But anyway, we got that part squared away. And uncovered some numbers on that differential. And then let's see, what else we got? Oh, I know what we're fixing to do. We are gonna go back to this fun stuff right here. Yes sir, that's the old muffler looking gas tank. I have come to a decision. Wanna know what that is? Yeah, I ain't fighting with this dude no more. I'm gonna take the old wheel wrench and I'm just gonna zip that sucker off right there. And I'll just weld that dude back on. I mean, what's worse could happen? You know? Well, I mean, there's a lot bad that could happen. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So, I guess I better get after it before it gets hot. I'm running a little behind. It's already daylight and all that business, so I got to get with it. So here we go. Well, I certainly opened up that can of worms. Yep. So, it had some other issues anyway. I couldn't see it before, but it's got a rust hole right through there. Anyway. But it's got like a little anti-slosh plate or something like that. And there is the pickup tube thing that I was talking about. And there's our big old dent. And it's got a pretty good dent down on the other end too. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to go ahead and try to get that thing out of there and straighten up the whole thing as much as I can, and then just put it back. And I can clean it all with brush, you know, put a broom and a mop down in there or something. I don't know. I figure that's probably going to be a lot easier than trying to fight with it, because yeah, that dude's in there. So alright, here we go. Alright, let's bring this thing out in the light. That dude is kinda halfway around again. I don't know. It's hard to see because, you know, I don't have great lighting, but anyway, I got a whole lot of dents out. That was a whole lot of beating in there. It's real fun to try and beat that out whenever you're just using this little short stubby 2-pound sledge here, and can't get a whole lot of swing in there. So I'm gonna call that good enough. I mean, it's a lot better than it was. So, and my pickup tube, it came out because, well, I mean, it was in the way, but that wasn't why I took it out. It's rusted all the way through inside there, so I'm just going to get a new piece of tubing and put in there, and I'll probably just go ahead and I don't know if I got any brazing rod or not in there. If I got some brazing rod, I'll just braze a piece of copper line in there, but I'll see what I got and make a determination then. Onward. So that was fun. Alright, we got her cleaned up and got the rust scratched out of there. I'm going to show you how I did it. I know you can put all kinds of chemicals or whatever in there and let it set, but I didn't have time. I filled that sucker, I went around it with some PB Blaster and let it set. Then I took my wire brush on my big old long handle here, and I just scrubbed the fire out of that dude all the way around. And now I'm going to let her dry out for a bit. I'm going to turn her upside down, and then I'm going to spray it with WD-40 on the inside. And then we'll move on to the next step. So, yeehaw. Okay, well, I didn't have any brazing rods, and I did have some solder and some paste. And I had this fuel line that I just had laying in there, and I had that little end on it already, that little fitting. And I thought, you know what? I might as well just go ahead and utilize that. Just kind of keep that up off of the bottom a little bit. And I'm going to get a screen out of a kitchen faucet and tuck in there before I weld all this stuff back up. So anyway, I'm going to seal the rest of this. And I'm going to have to get some POR 15 or something to seal that little bit of rust in the bottom there. As you can see, it's rusted through, and I might have to do something, but I got her pretty dadgum clean. I mean, she is pretty darn clean. So, well, there she is. So, I guess for today, I'm just going to, seal all that up real good, make sure there ain't going to be any leaks on the inside of there. And, gotta go chase down parts again before I button this thing up. But I appreciate y'all following along with me again today. We're still making progress. I mean, even though it ain't a whole lot, a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time, man. And we're gonna get there. So do me a favor, if you ain't subscribed, please just go ahead and do that if you're so inclined. And give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Leave me a comment. Say, man, you are sucking at soldering, which I know. That's why I put a bunch of sealer on it. The solder's just to hold it in place. The sealer's to make it stay, not leak. So, and I guess till next time, you know the drill. Y'all keep watching. I'm going to keep working. Here's a bonus, because just recall, there's one other thing I can do. That's lead. That's how they had that little divider in there before. They had it leaded in there. So I just set it back down in there, put my lead in place, and I'm just going to heat it up from the outside and let her set in. Ta-da! She is leaded back in. Yeehaw!